Hey there. This is a different review because I'm actually going to compare two different instruments from the same manufacturer and go into some detail on which is which. It's a Seydel Saxony, one of them, and the Seydel De Luxe Steel. Okay, let's talk about the company Seydel. It's the best harmonica company out there right now because they make a good, solid, quality product that's built to high specifications and full and complete parts availability, and they have a good attitude. And more important, it makes a really good harp. The longer I'm in the game of chromatic harmonica, the more that I see that air tightness is so critical to the correct functioning of a harmonica, and they are airtight, especially the Seydel Saxony. Let's start with this instrument. I'll play it for you a little bit. This is a very airtight harp. Just a thought of a whisper of air. And it plays. There's no hiss sound of air escaping. It has stainless steel reeds. And I'm tired of problems with other reeds. Like brass reeds. Nope. Phosphor bronze. Suzuki I don't like the tone of. They're too dark. And the Swan are good, but they take more air to actuate. And I think the best of all the reeds are the stainless steel, and it's no accident that Franz Schmel, one of the best players in Europe, actually made a $12,000 custom harp, and it had stainless steel reeds, because I'll tell you what, man, these reeds are tough, and I really don't have problems. So I kind of like the stainless, and they have a little bit brighter tone, If I want to darken it up, I can darken it up with embouchure in hands. So you've got that real high squeaky sound, you can come down for something rich. That's what you want. Aluminum, it's a very stable instrument. It's got aluminum alloy comb, very, very heavy built. It's got an H-bar construction where you have this mouthpiece, and then you have on this particular harp the slide, and then you have the H-bar, and or actually let me re-say that again here. You have the mouthpiece, then a flat blank, and then you have the slide, and then you have the H-bar. That H-bar is like an I-beam, and it's just a very tough harp. It doesn't bend out of shape. It's just very, very, very stable. And I would say, straight out of the box, no customization, this is probably the way to go because it's more airtight. Very, very fine instrument. And I get them in orchestra tuning. They start on G3 instead of at C4, middle C. But I like that. I like shifting. It's still in C tune, it's just starts on a little bit lower note. It's a great harp. Great harp. And the mouthpiece is comfortable. It's what's called a wide trapezoidal. I like it. Okay, so let's shift gears now and get into this Seydel De Luxe Steel. Now, if I like the other one so much, how am I playing this? Why? It's not the same instrument. This has a rounded mouthpiece, and it doesn't have the H-bar, and it's got this, acrylic comb, and the same stainless steel reeds. But it's got a little different tone, and the audiences seem to prefer this. If you listen carefully, you'll hear it's a little rounder. This is back to Saxony just for tone comparison. This is sweeter. And, audiences and people that come listen to me play, they like it better. So, Seydel De Luxe Steel. Now, so I think this one's got a little sweeter tone to it, a little richer tone. This one's a little brighter tone. Which one's better? Get them both. Because they're different harps and they do different things. I use this one for real fast-paced classical stuff and things by Astor Piazzolla and things like that, maybe like Porgy and Bess type pieces. And then this one I use for those sweet ballads and stuff. So, if you're saying like, well, which one should I get between the two? You probably get both. One change you'll notice is that I have these custom buttons on here because my hands are big and I like a round button that's comfy to the hands. But I make a couple other changes, don't tell anybody. I take the stanchion screws for the covers out and then I kind of pull the covers open a little bit. And this cover actually came originally, it was 90 degree, and I flattened it with a hammer. I'm real bad about that stuff. And you can catch that on my Facebook group, Chromatic Harmonica Customizations, to learn how to be naughty and change your harps. But the bottom line is, I love them. I love them both. They're both little babies. And I play them both all the time, and I'll go back and forth. But, this one's so airtight. It's going to give you a real fun new experience. But I love them both. And I don't play favorites with my kids.